Build-A-Boat for Treasure keeps updating, and nobody knows why. In this video, we're gonna be exploring Build-A-Boat for Treasure because the game actually got updated today, believe it or not, but nobody knows if anything actually got added or not. So I'm gonna check a few places, I'm gonna check a few secrets, and then we're also gonna be taking a look at new things to come inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure, some new update features that could be added, and just taking a look at what in the world's going on. Because I've been getting a few comments saying that the game has been getting updated frequently, but nobody really knows why. So before we actually get into it, be sure to drop a big thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with that notification bell turned on so you never miss an upload. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's just hop straight into it. If you actually go to the Build-A-Boat for Treasure page, you can actually see it was updated on 1/22 of 2024, which is the day that I'm recording this. And I've noticed this has actually been happening a few times recently where Build-A-Boat for Treasure will randomly update, but nothing gets added. Now you may be thinking, yeah, it's probably just bug fixes. Well, there's still a few common bugs inside of the game. In fact, probably the biggest bug is probably the morph bug, where the morphs don't really work, like the animations are completely broken still. And on top of that, there is also the mount bug. And you're probably wondering, what is the mount bug? Well, you probably actually ran into it, where if you actually sit inside of a cannon like this and you get up and go out of it like so, to go back in, it just puts you inside of the sitting position and you can't actually hold a mount. And this is pretty much for all mounts inside of the game. So some of the main bugs are still here, which is making me wonder, what exactly are they adding when they're updating the game? Also, this right here is the testing server for Build-A-Boat for Treasure, and you guys can see it was updated on 1/22 of 2024, which is the same day as today. It definitely looks like they are working on something. We just don't really know what it is. And the main game is also getting updated, which is super interesting. Now, usually when it's like secret updates like these, I do go through a small process where I try to find what they added. So usually the first thing that I do check is the plushie room area to see if they updated that in some way. I'm also gonna bring the key with me just to see if anything else got updated. So let's go over here and let's make ourselves the key. So the key still works. So it looks like we're still maybe able to do that secret. So let's grab ourselves a candy. Let's grab the key. Let's see if anything's changed over there. Now, the reason why I'm checking the RB Battles area is because, honestly, I was not expecting it to be inside of the game for this long. And I believe all the other RB Battles games may have taken out their RB Battles integration by now, but I could be wrong on that, so that's not confirmed. But let's just go ahead and take this thing to the waterfall and see if there's anything inside of here. I honestly have no idea. Let's walk through here like so, and let's do our normal bookshelf code where it's yellow, red, purple, blue, and then green, like this. Okay, so we load inside of here. Okay, everything still looks the same. Now you're probably wondering, what are you looking at? Well, there's these items on the pedestals that resemble future updates. We have the chest right here, which is for the RB Battles. We have the trowel tool, the fish for the fish stage. We have the music notes. We have this sword right here, which we have not seen yet, and also this, which is the 0.001 scaling, which I'm actually going to check here in just a second and see if that also got updated. But the last thing I'm going to check is to make sure that we can still play these games here, which they still seem functionable, and it's still here, so I'm assuming everything is good in there. The next thing I'm going to do is actually check the 0.001 scaling and then see if they added any stage. All right, first up, let's see if the 0.001 scaling maybe got added. So let's grab our scale tool and let's bring it to, let's type in 0.1. Nope, it still goes to 0, so it's definitely not that. And I don't think there's a stage that got added, but, you know, we're going to have to check anyway. Now, guys, you're probably wondering what might be added inside of the future of Build-A-Boat for Treasure. Well, as I just showed you guys earlier, there was the 0.001 scaling that we know that they are definitely hinting towards inside of that secret room. So that's definitely on the lookout. And it also looks like there's no new stage, so I'm just going to turn back. In case you guys are not familiar with the 0.001 scaling update, Roblox actually integrated this to where blocks can now go smaller. They added this last year, or 2 years ago almost, and on the left-hand side is what we had before, and on the right-hand side is what we can actually scale to now. So right there, that green part is what we can currently scale to inside of Build-A-Boat, but with the 0.001 scaling update, we're going to be able to scale blocks at an even smaller level, which you guys can see right there is that little purple sliver right there is how thin we're actually going to be able to get inside of Build-A-Boat right now. Currently, you can make some micro blocks right here that are like super small, but with this 0.001 scaling, you're gonna be able to do it way smaller. So you guys can see that right there is as small as it gets. That little block right there, that is a 1x1 little stud, it almost looks like. But as I mentioned, you're going to be able to build it way smaller. And wow, I lost it. Where is it? Where's my, oh, here it is. Here it is. Look how hard that is to even see. I don't think you can even see it on the video. It's literally so small, but you're gonna be able to build it even smaller, which is good if you guys like to build, you know, builds and make detailed builds. It's gonna allow builders to have a lot more freedom when scaling things down. Now, also every year or two inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure, we also get new tools added to the game. It was just about last Christmas when we got the travel tool added. Actually, I think that was 2 Christmases ago now that I think about it. So it's been almost 2 years since like the last, not almost, I mean, it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years since like the last Build-A-Boat for Treasure tool got added. Usually all these tools are like a year apart from each other. So who knows, potentially we could also be getting a tool that could also be in the works. Now you're probably wondering, Fuchsia, how do you know that they're actually working on an update? Well, number one, the testing server is getting updated, Build-A-Boat's getting updated, but on top of that, there's also been many new contributors that have got credits. Now, what's a contributor? If you open the menu and you go to your settings, you can see all these people that are listed inside of your settings have all done something to the game. Most of these are game translations and also contributions to stages. Stages are very, very popular among the contributors, and same with translating the game. But recently, there's been like 4 to 5 contributors that have gotten credit inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure. Like, they actually got the official rank, except we don't know what they got added yet because their names aren't inside of here, but they did get the official contributor rank, which means pretty much confirmed that something is inside of the works. I mean, it's ready to go. It just hasn't been added to the game yet, so nobody really knows when it's gonna drop. Now, also, for those of you guys wondering, some of the biggest updates we see inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure is Halloween, Christmas, Easter. That is like the 3 biggest updates we have. Now, keep in mind that Easter is coming up way faster than you may actually think. Easter drops this year on March 31st, which is pretty early. Easter's usually inside of April, so we could be seeing an Easter update inside of March, potentially, because Build-A-Boat does go all out on the Easter updates. They do an amazing job on their seasonal updates that we could be seeing that. Maybe that's what they're working on. Keep in mind, that's only about a month and a half away if they do drop one. Also coming up, we do have Valentine's Day, which there could also be the return of the heart block as well. That's not confirmed, but that is a couple weeks away. That could be coming to the game. We did get a few codes inside of the past for this heart block. Maybe not an official update, but maybe a new code potentially, or they could just be working on the Easter update, or maybe a spring update in general. Nobody really knows. There's been nothing said or confirmed just yet. This is all just speculation, but if we know that there's been contributors that haven't actually got their stuff added to the game yet, it's pretty much confirmed that there's something, like, you know, in the works, as well with the testing server being actively updated and Build-A-Boat itself. But if there's like any secrets that you guys may find that could be for this update that got added today inside of Build-A-Boat, go ahead and comment it down below, because I'm very curious to see if you guys come across anything, any changes. This has been happening a few times for like the past 2 months where we've randomly seen Build-A-Boat for Treasure update, but nobody really knows what they added. Maybe they're preparing for a secret update inside of the game. I don't know. Maybe there's something inside of the bookshelf area that we don't know about. Who knows, guys? But go ahead and comment down below your thoughts. Be sure to drop a big thumbs up and subscribe. And if there's any more update news, I'll keep you guys posted on it as soon as it drops. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace out and goodbye. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to my Roblox Bed Wars channel, because we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And if you guys want to see me play a bunch of different variety Roblox games, there's Fusion RB as well, which is my channel where I post other games other than Bed Wars or Build-A-Boat for Treasure.